I'm going to show you how to make Butterfinger Nutella Cupcakes. The first thing we're going to do is make the actual cupcake. But I have all the ingredients laid out here for both the cupcake and the icing. You can see I have a yellow cake mix. I have 4 full-size Butterfingers, some Nutella, oil and an egg. Also, you're going to need some water too to make the cake. And then for the icing, I have confectioner's sugar, vanilla, 2 sticks of butter, and 3 Butterfingers. And also, I'm going to need some milk, but I'll get that out when the time is right. The recipe for this looks super easy. I'm going to make the cake mix according to the directions in the back, crush up the Butterfinger, incorporate that into the batter, and then make 24 cupcakes, bake it according to the box directions. When they come out of the oven and they're completely cooled, I'm going to spread some Nutella on top, like where you would put the icing. And then, in the meantime, I'm going to actually mix up the icing and have that all ready, and then I'll pipe that on top of the Nutella. Okay, hey, we're making Butterfinger cupcakes, right?
Yeah!
And you popped up here to help me, and you put all of those liners into the cupcake tins, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was very good.
Look.
I see, you did a very good job.
7, 8, 9. What's this?
That's a cupcake liner. Okay, well, my assistant helped me get ready. And in the meantime, I mixed up the batter and I added in all of those chopped up Butterfinger. Now I'm going to fill the cupcake liners with that butter and bake it. Ethan, what's in the bowl? What's inside the bowl?
Butter.
Butter. We have 2 sticks of butter in the bowl and we're going to make our icing.
Yeah!
Yeah. So I chopped up, you can see I really chopped up these 3 Butterfinger very finely. The same way that I did for the batter. I have milk, vanilla, and powdered sugar. I'm going to start by making this by whipping up the butter and the vanilla in the bowl. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar at a time with just a little splash of milk.
I have this.
Yes, you have that. I'm going to add it and then wet it with milk as I add each stage.
Here.
Yes, that's
Right
where the milk
here.
is.
Right here too.
With the sugar?
Right here too.
Yeah.
Right here.
Well, see, Ethan knows what to
Sugar
do.
Right here. Milk right here. Right here.
That's right.
Right here.
So I'm going to get to it and I'll show you what it looks like when we're all done. The cupcakes have cooled and now I'm ready to ice them. What I like to do whenever I'm icing cupcakes is first I take the paper liners off. I'm really glad that I did peel them first though, because I didn't anticipate that as the candy melted, some of that would stick to the paper liners and would be difficult to get off. So I'm glad I did that ahead of time so when people eat them, they're not struggling to get the wrapper off. You can see that I spread a little bit of Nutella on the top and I'm getting ready to pipe some icing on. And I wanted to show you this. You can see that I have a Ziploc bag that is fitted with a tip attachment. But the thing I wanted to show you is I put my Ziploc bag in a cup for stabilization for whenever I'm loading my icing into the bag. It really makes a huge difference in how easy it is to get the icing where you need it to be in the bag. So I'm just going to take my time and ice these and I'll show you what they look like whenever they're done. I hate to have to show you this, but my attempts at icing didn't work out today. I started my first one and I piped a little bit on there and all of a sudden I heard a big pop and my icing came out the side of my bag. So I am using pretty cheap bags. I got them at the dollar store, so it's probably my fault. But I'm going to have to ice these all by hand and there may be a few casualties here, depending on what I can salvage and what I can't. But I'm not perfect. These things happen and makes me sad, but I'm just going to move on and finish my cupcakes. Well, here they are. They're all iced and they don't look as good as I wanted them to look because of my icing bag explosion. But I only lost a few and live and learn, right? So the couple things that I learned from making this recipe is that you've got to be careful when you're peeling, because as you can see, I lost some pieces because the candy melted and stuck to the wrapper. So the second thing I learned is you got to go light on the Nutella because it creates a slippery surface and it's very hard to ice. And the third thing is that icing recipe makes way too much icing, which turned out to be good this time because I lost so much of it, but I still threw a lot of it away. So I would suggest having the recipe. Okay, here's the best looking cupcake out of the bunch. I just wanted to show you that I did have one that looked pretty good. Well, if you liked watching me cook and want to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks!